What's going on, love? What is going on with you today? I definitely hope that you are feeling absolutely amazing. And if not, you already know that I'm sending you all the good energy and the positive vibes that you may need in or at this time. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Shani. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot, and I upload collective messages on a daily basis. And I'll upload the zodiac messages when or as the opportunity presents itself. All right. So if you have not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join the rest of us on our healing / spiritual journeys as well. Right. Collectively, we come together. We can do some amazing things. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's your name. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you resonating with anything in this message. And what else? Oh, if you are interested in booking a session or a service with me or following me on any of the other platforms, because the content is different on the other platforms, right? Then make sure you check out the description area because all of that information will be there. Okay. What else? I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get into the message for today. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, God energy itself, you know our hearts and you know our situation. Can you please give me the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive the message with an open mind and an open heart? You know what it is that we need to hear. Can you please give us all the knowledge, the wisdom, the guidance, the support that we're going to need on today? Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Amen. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long today, so please do me a favor. Just stay into the end of the video. We don't know what type of message is gonna come up, what type of gems gonna be dropped, what type of awakenings may happen. You know, those aha moments and shit like that. Spirit, you know what it is that we need. Can you give us the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive this message with an open mind and an open heart? They was trying to come. But they didn't come. Spirit, can you give us the cards that we need? Ooh, what a wonderful first card to come out. What a wonderful. Go ahead, give it to us then. Spirit, can you give us the rest of the cards that we need? Thank you. They like, here, just take them all. So let me flip these over and then I'll look and see what's underneath it all. Oh. Okay. Let's see what's underneath it all. Ooh. Underneath it all is the devil. Okay. This is that energy of, like, I want to almost call it like a trickster type of energy, right? But it's like a battle between both worlds, like your flesh and then your spirit, you know. So there is something that feels good to your flesh, right, that's present, but maybe in the inside of you is like, nah, I really need to leave this alone. I really need to let this go. Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out. You are strong enough to overcome any obstacle, any challenge, any, you know, anything that you feel like is hindering you from actually getting into that place, actually like furthering yourself or, you know, accomplishing your goals and your dreams. And it's a process, but it's very doable. It's not impossible. And as long as you have faith that you can do it, little by little, like, you'll get closer, right? Step by step, moment by moment, you'll get closer to accomplishing your goals and your dreams. Now, it's, kid you not, it's already making sense to me as to what the rest of the cards on the table is about to talk to you about when it comes to that underneath it all energy, okay? The first card on the table, the Two of Cups, all right? Like, this is you pouring into yourself, talking about, like, the love, like, your emotions, right? You want to put yourself in a position to where you actually just, like, genuinely and wholeheartedly love yourself, okay? So it's you, right, pouring into yourself and then being able to pour into others. And then when you pour into others, then it becomes this collective energy that everybody gets to experience, right? However, I do feel like you're worried about this new beginning. Listen, there is nothing to worry about. And I'm saying there's something that you're worried about because the Five of Discs is here and it comes right before the Ace of Discs. So this is the worrying about something, and this is the new beginning that it's talking about. I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know if you're in a situationship. I don't know what it is, that it feels good to you in your flesh, right? It makes you feel good sometimes, but then it's still the inside of you where it's like, no, but I need to let this go. It can be a person. It can be a job. It can be, some type of belief system or anything, right? There's definitely something that it's happening to you so that it's happening for you so that you can actually learn how to tap into yourself, right? Become more aware of what it is that you actually want. But again, that worry is showing up. So you're aware, you see what it is that you want, but for some reason you're worried about how things are going to play out. That's limiting beliefs are kicking in. This is what's happening, okay? Limiting beliefs, your fears are overcoming you and shit like that, and you have to just believe, right? You got to put the action in, don't get me wrong, but you have to believe that whatever it is that you feel like you desire, you deserve that. But you have to put yourself in a position to actually start, being in alignment with whatever that is. So as far as being afraid of the new beginning, if the new beginning is what you want, that's something that you probably want to commit yourself to. Am I saying that right? Because if the new beginning is something that you want to experience, then the risk that you take to get there, it's not the word's not suitable that I'm looking for, but it's you're gonna have to take some risk at the end of the day in order for you to get to wherever it is you're trying to get to, or in order for you to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. The only way for you to overcome your fears, baby, is for you to face them. And on the surface, you might not even look at it like it is a fear, but anything that's keeping you from being able to live a more fulfilling life, or for you to be able to experience what better for yourself, at the core, it's some type of a fear, right? Fear of judgment, fear of the way that somebody else may react or respond, fear of failure, and things like that. Let's go into this next card, which is the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is talking about an internal battle, some internal conflict, right? One moment you'll be telling yourself I want this, and then the next moment you're like, nah, it's cool, I'm cool where I'm at, almost like the energy of complacency. Because being content is okay, right? But you don't want to be complacent. It almost makes me feel like it's a similar thing or the same thing, but you can be content. You can be content and still not be complacent, and I hope you understand that, right? Now there's this energy that's showing up on the table, and I don't really be getting too many other people energy. I don't when I do y'all readings, when I do the collective messages, I don't really get the energy of somebody else. They really just be talking to us, right? However, okay, this is that masculine energy, an emperor energy, almost some arrogant energy, and it can definitely be yours. However, I feel like this is something that you're experiencing also outside of yourself. So it almost gets tricky, but it's not, when you just pay attention to what I'm saying when I say what I'm about to say, okay? The things that you experience outside of yourself are merely a reflection of something that's going on within you. It's a reflection of you, right? So if you are experiencing somebody who is arrogant in certain ways, stubborn, an asshole, right? They're reflecting you in some way, shape, or form, right? In some aspect, they are a reflection of you, and you have to recognize it for what it is. However, how the energy is showing up on the table, that back and forth energy, that energy of conflict within yourself when it comes to figuring out that underneath it all energy too. Let me pick it up. ain't even letting me pick up just that one. But even when it comes to this, that battle within yourself of like, what should I do, right? This is the one that's like, do I go or do I stay? Like, do I move forward or do I stay here? Like, you get what I'm saying? That's the energy that's showing up, because it's talking about the action, like the conflict between the action and how you're supposed to move when you do something with this individual. And it can be male or female, right? The energy is just showing up. It can be man or woman. It's just a masculine energy that's present. Don't overwork yourself mentally, right? You thinking that things are not going to work out when you have to make whatever decision you go make. Let me just say this to you. When somebody show up and they show you who they are, believe them. Don't think that you can make that person change, okay? Like, a person changes because that's something that they actually want to do. Do you understand that? So they said tread lightly. That's what I heard. Tread lightly. And get clear on what it is that you want, right? In your relationships, in your life, like with your everything. Just get clear on what it is that you actually want. Listen, I've been talking about core values for I don't know how long now. When you identify your core values and you start to live by them, it is so much more easier for you to make decisions on what you gonna do or not, what you gonna deal with or not, what you gonna tolerate or not, what you gonna accept or not, So recognize and realize that with this Three of Swords here, the way you thinking about things, the way you're processing certain information is what's hurting your feelings or making you feel like the energy of sorrow, making you feel down or making you feel sad, because you're looking at things from a more almost like a victimized place or a victimized state of being, not recognizing and realizing how the situation in itself, right, is empowering you to actually start living a life that's more fulfilled for you. Because once you identify what you not gonna tolerate or what's not for you, then you get closer to what actually is, right? So that's why I'm telling you to get clear. Like, clear what you want, and down to the T. You can get into detail, like be precise on what it is, because you start leaving out details and then shit starts showing up, but it's not what you really wanted. It's what you wanted on the surface, but you missed a couple of spots. You got everything that you asked for, but you wasn't clear in certain areas. So when your angels and ancestors start sending you shit and they filling in the blanks to the ones that you left blank, then you like, but I didn't want that to be like that. Everything else is what I asked for. But that thing right there, like, I ain't asked for that. But you didn't say what you wanted in that spot either. So do what it is that you need to do, right, in order for you to overcome these energies, overcome whoever, like the energy that make you battle against yourself, the energy that makes you go back and forth with yourself, right? Core values. Look up core values. Identify your core values. Right? And moving forward, you're going to know what it is that you need to do for yourself. You're going to know what it is that, like, how you want to move and how you're going to do certain things, right? Don't be afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing to be afraid of. That new beginning that you want is yours. Tap into it. Align yourself with it. Like, get with it. It starts with you. At the end or the beginning of every day, baby, it starts with you, and I need you to recognize and realize that. So, with that being said, have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all later.